Morning here on Richard's Adventures. Oh, I'm not really awake yet. Flipping out to rush this morning, and I hope I make it. Got an appointment to go to this morning, and I hope I make it in time. If I don't, the train's like away. Yeah, I'm at the station waiting for a train. I'm not sure about the Enchanted Forest. It's alright at the moment. It's only dusty rain. If it's going to belt it down, I won't be able to do it because the route I've got to take is very treacherous. But I'm going to give it a shot anyway and see how it is. Got different clothes on this time. Got jogging bottoms. Got trainers, so a bit more grip. I had my shoes last time. Yeah, let's wait at the station. It's unusual I want to show you. Just the train here is above and this one is down. This is actually on the hill. This train's waiting here at Hainault on the hill. But there's one here going to London. This one's going to London later. This one's going to London. The one I want is right here. It's a bit of a wait yet. I've got, what, another for 7 minutes? Let's wait for the train to turn up, eh? We're now here in Loughton. The wind has dropped. It's not windy anymore, which is great. It's a tiny wind, not big wind. And where we're off to is the Enchanted Forest. Let's make our way. It's a bit of a trek at the moment, a bit of a walk. But I'll see you when I get there. So this is the side turning I take off to get to the forest. Just want to tell you something about the forest and switch me round to talk to you. Right, what I'm going to do, I don't normally do this. Sometimes I do it. I'm going to read you the urban legends in the forest, in the location that I'm at. Why I'm saying it, to get you that full experience. Give me that full experience as well. Because I was told some are quite scary. So we'll see about that. Because this forest where we go to, it's got that vibe of drawing you in and in. And I did say I was going to do this forest where it's a bit drier. And I did say I'll do the forest. If I hit 200 subscribers, I'll do it anyway. Oh, we hit 200. We've got to do it. We are up 200 subscribers, yeah. So we have to do it. There's no bottling that now. It's got to be done. And this is a special video to celebrate those 200 subscribers. Let's get going. Guys, this is the Enchanted Forest. See, it dips down, it drops down. But we need to go that way. Just gonna sit on this bench a minute. I need to sort out my shoes. Got a few stones in my feet. Before we start trekking, I'm gonna sort myself out properly before we start going into the forest. Well, we're in it now, you can say. But it's quite nice though. Nice picturesque. Oh, gonna get some photos while we're here for Instagram as well. But yeah, firstly, let's take a pit stop. Making our way down now. Slowly trekking it. Watch out for the muddy paths. Yeah, as you can see, there's a path that really goes down here. There's a path that leads up that way. But where we, oh, got to watch myself here. Mud. Actually, it's shit at the bottom because I might slip. Because I hold the camera and film, I don't want to slip. Through the first hurdle. It's the river I was telling you about last time I was here. And we've got to make a way. I've got a stick in my hand because I could hold up myself up. Yeah. Got to the point down the worst hurdle, which is going downhill. And when it's muddy and you're going downhill, you can slip. Oh, the risk I just took just to do that. No matter, I'm okay. Nothing wrong with me, I'm fine. I'm well, I smell. Oh my gosh. You said it's bad. It's like it's a path just here, isn't it? Oh, imagine me going through that. That'd be really bad, wouldn't it? Do you know what's interesting? That's sand. Yeah. And mud at the same time. But we're making our way up a hill. I could tell you all the legends, the hill's up there. If I can get up the hill, that is. Let me get through this first. I finally got through that bit there. Don't ask me how I done it, because you can see the hill goes up. I got that on the opposite side. Not so bad. But yeah. It's going to be fun going back when you think about it. Especially I don't want to slide down there. Yeah, especially down there either. Anyway, we're on our way this way. I'm going to tell you a few urban legends when we get to the top. It's so muddy. Got to do this. Don't worry, I can always get changed when I get them. Not worried about that. Oh, this is a nice warm day. As I'm walking into the forest, I've got this strange, weird feeling that I'm pushed. Something pushing me in. I can't explain it really. It's kind of weird. The urban legends I want to tell you is at the top here. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, this is really weird. Forces against nature. Like, it's you want to be pushed. Strange. But the view's nice, by the way. We're taking, and a few we're leaving behind. Probably see it on the way back. Don't know how we're going to get back though. All that mud. But we're in here anyway. We're in here now. Right. What I've got to tell you about the urban legend is quite a way into the forest. Let's make our way in. I might have to say offbeat track, because this path is really churned up. Vehicles come down there, looks of it, like trucks and stuff, but I need to go off beaten track, so I'll have to jump over there, take that path, because there's no way I'm taking that path. I'll slip. Guys, we're here. Something to tell you about this place, urban legend. Right, what a banging, hitting noise you can hear. It's a woodpecker, by the way. Right, let's get up this hill. I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to tell you about it first. Oh, it took me a while to get here. Bit of a journey. Witches. They do the rituals in the forest, right? And you hear a lot of stories about them, why they do rituals and stuff. And you think, why they do their rituals? It doesn't say much about it. It just says like they do rituals and stuff. And just things happen here. It looks like something has happened here. I need to show you the location. Where all these trees are. This is where it happens. This is where the witches do their ritual. Let's see if you can find... People do come here still. No funny, people still come here. People still do it. Because I know that it's definitely man-made. No creature would do that. I'm deep in the woods now, by the way. Yeah, this is the part all the rituals happen for witches. Right here. How cool is that? It's quite a nice ground though. I'll give it, it's really mysterious. The trees. You can see the hill just drops on the side, it falls down. Down there, it falls down. I just come from that way. It's really... The trees are very tall, by the way. What I mean, they're very tall. It's really fascinating here, isn't it? It's where the trees are. Different. Unusual. And that's Enchanted Forest, but look at the trees. It's really fascinating, don't you think? Gosh. Look at that sunlight. Look at the perfection you can get. Wow. Right, I'm going to go off camera, take a few photos, and come back to you in a minute, guys. Okay, done all my photos. I just noticed something. It's a bit unusual. Oh, interesting though. That's pretty good though. I don't know why the forest was so enchanted in it. That's pretty cool. Got some sort of hut thing in it, really. Anyway, we're going to the next section. Tell you about the forest, which is a bit further up, down that way. You know when you go in the forest, you get lost. It can happen if you go off track. Don't know where you are. I didn't bring a compass, so I don't help. so I'm going to get lost. I'm not lost yet. I come to another section. I need to tell you about this one. This one's a bit more interesting. It took me a while to find this, but you got marker points to help you out. Oh, it's a little squirrel. This bit, you're wondering, what is it? It's known as, so I have to read it, or I have to come offline to read it, so yeah, it's known as the silencer. Apparently, when you go down here, without talking and stuff, without the birds singing, when you come at night, it's dead, silent, no sound, it's eerie. Not much lives, apparently, along this path. This is a whole path, if you can see it. Nothing grows. Interesting though. There's just no flowers, nothing. It's known as the silencer. Can you hear that? You hear the birds. It's got that weary, eerie quietness. Let's go up here and have a look. Let's take this route anyway to see where it leads to. Because it ends here anyway. It ends where this bit is. You're thinking, how can you find all these places in the forest and know where you are? Oh, got pointer markers in the forest to move on and everything. Because about here, just as you come from the silence path, as you see, where it's all darkened and everything. Yeah? There's a legend here that states, right here, this is going to be right chilling. Spirits run free. Yeah. A lot of weird going-ons around here. Got to remember the way I went back actually. Yeah, this is a weird goings on. This is on the same path as the silencer, so it sort of ends just here, this pointer mark here, and it goes into this sort of section. Do you know what? It's just really... I've been to many forests, I'll give you that, but this one is a lot different than all the forests I've been to. It's strange because the trees are so tall. In the summer you get covered up, you can't see under here. Gotta be something to try it in the summer, wouldn't it? Wow. Guys, there's something in it. I see why it gives you that urge to go further and further, because it's fascination. Oh, I've got to look at that. 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 Yeah. Eerie, but interesting. See, the forest goes on forever. All forest around us, just to prove that we're in a forest. There's no life. Well, there is life, but I'm saying human life. Let's meet you down there and I've got to tell you some more stuff. You know, I said this forest is a bit strange. Has its urban legends. I've come across the mystery, and this you can work it out. Here's the mystery. Can you see it? It's coming up? All the white stuff. I don't know what it is. Looks like fluff of some sort. Yeah, what do you reckon it is? Looks like some sort it's been shredded. Because I only get a lot of wildlife in here. And if someone's decided to come here during the night and encountered a wolf or something, or a fox, something like that, and they run and they've got the bag ripped open. It's a bit of a mystery, though, isn't it? It's everywhere, look. Look at it. It's been there for a while. That looks burnt, actually. That looks burnt. Could be human life, could be not. Oh, there's a helicopter above our heads. Or a plane, I think. Actually, we're going to go to the edge there. I better not go too far because I need to go back the other way. Otherwise I will get lost. Did you show you something about this point here? This is the interesting part. You're like, Let's get there while the camera keeps rolling. Right. Got to be very careful here because it actually drops, as in boom, down. Right. Let's get as far as I can to the edge. Because if I go too far, I'll fall down. Right here, as in right here, you can see the forest goes all the way down. It's like a long drop. So if I stand about here, this is the edge, it's the edge, and it's sort of, to show you a level, just trying to give you an idea, it goes down, it goes right down, literally. So if I walk from here, this point, it will drop down into the forest. So I'm up high, so many distances from sea level, and also the forest, if you can see it, it also goes up that way. Interesting, eh? Because that goes down there and it goes back up there, which is kind of cool actually. It's kind of an interesting forest. Let's just get the information out to see where we are. Yeah, we're from the stream. That's nice sunshine today. Do you know, I'm quite warm actually. Here in the UK, I've just got a t-shirt on and a jacket, and that's it. That's how warm it is. I'm going to go back through the forest bit, through the science, so back through the witch bit, and need to see the next bit after that. Got backtracked myself. Oh, it's peaceful here. It's lovely. Wow. So picturesque. Told by a local some information from this area. He said to me, if I go that way, sort of, it's got the bumps and grooves in the path, is it up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. He said, used to get knights go through here, like, you know, fighting and sort of thing, you know. And this is one of the routes they actually took. Yeah. He said, don't worry, it's all pointed out as you go through. Got doggies. Right, let's go to the route that the knights actually took it. He said, I quite like this. He said, it's quite an easy route, I won't get lost. He said, because he goes up and down. He just told me where to go. He showed me. The guy brought me down and showed me back, so that was right. If I can remember it right. He doesn't show it really well on the map because it has a path, but that's not the route. It's sort of, how do you say it again? He said, come across here, up here, that's it. I'm on the right track. Used to be a lot of hideouts here basically, so you know, you have fighting and everything, ambushes. That used to happen around here. I can see why, because like you can hide behind there, you can hide over there, you can hide down there. Can imagine if, like, I see the carriages coming across, you can hide. It makes sense, yeah. Like Robin Hood style, isn't it? Hide out and ambush. But I can get disorientated. That's the word. If I'm not knowing where I'm going. Yeah, it's pretty good. He said, don't go too far, you'll get lost. But yeah, that's sort of the path they took. You can see it. It goes up and down, up and down. They can hide in a certain spots to get ambushed, when the knights can ambush them. I can see that you can hide behind there. That's quite a way over. Let's walk up there and have a look. See, because they ambush. Gotta watch myself here because of the mud. Oh, so up here. Oh yeah, so you can hide down there, basically. Hide over this bit. Yeah. I can see in the night time you can ambush really good. And you've got a few trees to hide behind. It's what it's like hiding behind those trees, eh? Oh, let's get down. Oh, it's up and down hills there. Let's go behind these trees and see how what the view's like from a night's point of view. Don't know about the bashing of the wood, it's a woodpecker if you keep hearing it all the time on my camera. Oh, see. Like a nice hiding spot. Just to show you what woodpeckers get up to. what damage they cause. Woodpeckers, woodpecker, whatever they call it. Yeah, this is what they do. It's their damage. So that's fallen from there, that's hit it onto there, and that's smashed onto there. Yeah. Woodpeckers. The tree gets so weak in the end, it falls. Interesting to know that, right? It's really broken up, isn't it? Go back where we come from, otherwise we get lost. So yeah, night's hide behind. Oh, muddy. Careful, careful. Watch out for pricklies as well. So hide behind here. You can ambush. The knights can ambush. I see all the hills here. Let's get out. There's a few pricklies here. I see a few hills. You can see all the hills, all the green tops. They can hide under there. I like that. Let's get a bit where we come from and carry on with our tour. Show you a bit more history. And another thing you should like to know. Something cool about this little route here where all the bushes are. There's a path down here, but I'm not taking it's too muddy. Royalty went through here. Yep, royalty. It's a royalty route. Let's see what it leads to. Form is just there, and we're on the right point because we've got a marker point right here. There's a path leading there and a path leading there and a mystery path leading there. We know where we are at the moment, so we're not lost. We're kind of a nice opening up of the green. This is a public footpath anyway, anybody can take this. But where we're going is there. What we need to get to for the next point to see history. I like this bit because it's all marked out. Because we've got arrows pointing where I need to go. Got to find the yellow markers. There's another one just there. This time I'm going the right way. Finding these markers, I need to know where I've got to go because they go off path a little bit. I'm following them properly though. I'm going the right way because we've got another one just here. There's a reason why I'm following these, because it leads somewhere interesting, and I'm not telling you till I get there. So soon that point is leading straight, and I can see one at the other end. You see the arrow? I don't know if you can see it. I zoom in. There's another one just there. I've got to get to these arrows because they're taking me somewhere interesting. And right now, I've got some history to tell you. I'm going to read off this board here to tell you. I had to find it to read it to you because it's not on the website. Yes, Loughton Camp is one of two earthworks in Epping Forest. It's believed to be both Ansbury Banks and Loughton Camp were built in the year of 500 BC. Were used as animals, folds in times of the attack from other tribes, and as look post boundary markers between two neighbourhood tribes of the, it's quite a mouthful, it's the Trinovates, that's a Trinovantes, and the Canavatani, it's a mouthful, it's a Catevellan. Do you know what? I'm going to slash it across the screen. I'm going to take a photo and slash it across the screen so you know what I'm talking about, those two tribes. Evidence suggests that were used to be, were used until after the Roman invasion. Yeah, it's quite interesting. And we're here in the depths of Monk Wood. Loughton campsites around here somewhere anyway. Yeah, it's the campsite is situated in the highest point of the forest. Dick Turpin, you know Dick Turpin, is the famous 18th century highwayman of turf at Epping Forest. Rona had hideout, he had a cave and the bounce of the campsite somewhere. And however, at least two locations for offices, locations that fed Epping Forest. I've got to find this. This is a point where I've got to find these caves. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? And the stones they used here to sort of, you know, build a road and that. There's not much around here. Is a Curon stone, C-U-E-R-N stone. Yeah, it's quite interesting. But where we're going is part of that route, as I was saying. We're doing a part of Dick Turpin's forest. Off we go. No idea how far we've travelled. We are here. as in this little pointer marker here. We have travelled quite a bit actually, it doesn't look much, but it's been a bit of a trek. Just to find this marker, we need to do this famous route, as we got to do. Alright, the arrow should be pointing upwards. If it is, yeah, straight up. Where to follow the arrows. What's going to be interesting, I have to come back. How am I going to get back? I don't know. Got to find the arrows in the reverse. That's going to be bloody hard, isn't it? Because I don't know where they're leading to. Ah, tricky. Got to a point where it's got a bit tricky. It could be through here, it could be through there, through a bush, isn't it? It says pointing up. It's pointing up. So it's got to be through this way, isn't it? I don't know, to be honest. To be honest, I don't know. I'm just going the route. Oh, what luck! It's through the bush. The pointer mark yellow is just there. It's because it's leading to somewhere. Well, I just read. That's what I'm leading to. It's gonna be awesome when we get there, though. Leading us is interesting because it goes right up high. Oh, found the other arrow. Perfect. It's a nice bit. I like this bit. This is fascinating and fun to do in a forest. I like it's raised up from the ground. You can see it. It's all raised up, all bumpy and groovy. The route we're taking, it's quite treacherous, as in muddy. But there's some shortcuts I can take. This is a point I need to see in history, but it needs to be up there. It's a nice picture. The arrow's telling me to go that path there. I'm up here for the moment, away from the mud. It took me a while to climb up here actually. Got my hands and knees to get up here. But yeah, the history I've got to tell you is just a bit further up. We're getting there. Getting back, I don't know. To be honest, don't know how we're going to get out. It'll be a challenge in itself, really, never think about it. Right, just that point up there. That's what I've got to tell you a bit of history. But this bit of history has a twist to it. Ventured in my own little hideout. I like this place, but that's for a thought, for a challenge, you know what I mean? Cool. Here we are, and Richard's Adventures in the fort. Someone built it, obvious. Not me though. But we're in a fort. We're showing you outside. It's got a good one actually. Got some few freaking cobwebs everywhere. Yeah, we're near a scout camp, that's why. Yeah, it's a fort, it's pretty good. Because this forest backs onto towns and campsites. Yeah, a way journey from the campsite anyway. But this is the point I need to see the history of the twisted tales. And they are right here in this part. It's funny, it's right here where the fort is. Right. Famous people, we don't want to see you earlier on, Turpin that come through here. All the way through here. Well, he sort of went down the bottom bit. He didn't actually come through. We'll probably come through, I don't know, but you know. There's certain bits you can go through. Let me just check that for a minute. It's this way, because the arrow points the route they took. The route he took is where the yellow arrows went. Right, we're going, it's through here. So we are doing the right route. It sort of goes that way. Can't do this all in one day, it's too much. I've travelled so far, it's unbelievable. I'm nearly out of zones. Yeah, near past the N25. Anyway, this part is the famous part, and it's also spooky, twisty kind of. This is the Twisted Tales. I said there's a twist to this, didn't I? Picture this, just picture this as you see it, as you're looking at the camera. Picture this. Summer's day. Trees covered over. A little bit dark. Yeah? A lot of fighting happened here. Seriously, a lot of fighting. With the knights and stuff. Yeah, all fighting happened here. Even fighting happened here in BC times as well, right here. And there used to be a few settlers like tribes and stuff that used to live here. So some used to be up here, some sort of used to be down below. Yeah, some sort of over there. There's quite a few. It's finding the evidence really. It's a bit interesting. I might have a look up there and see what I can find. See any evidence as tribes have been here. But yeah, BC times, eh? It's kind of cool, but it's kind of a gruesome, because they used to fight the land. They say like, this is our patch. Nah, this is our patch of land. This is our patch of land. They used to fight each other, you know? Because this is a nice part, because I think it's somewhere around here is a river. They've got the resources they need, and all fighting over that. Yeah. This part. I'm standing on here, history, basically. What's interesting, at this top part, I can see why they're fighting the land, right? This is not a nice area, you know? Open space, put your campsite and everything, put your houses and everything. Yeah, just imagine people living there, BC times, you know? There's a cave around there, but I'm not sure exactly where it is. It's one of those things I have to do a bit more research on to find out where it is. I'm going to go back and I forgot to take a picture of that freaking notice board. Let's go back and take a picture of it so I've got a bit of information, know what's going on, do a bit more research. So when I come back this way again, I know what to do. Make our way back, it's going to be fun. It's forest. Got to make my way back in the forest. No navigation whatsoever, just got to go by those yellow arrows. Back to front. But I know one's leading, tells me to go up that way. At least I know where I'm going now. When I say it's enchanted forest, it's got an urge to draw you in. I was telling you earlier on, wasn't it? It's funny how that's happened, isn't it? It's got an urge to draw you in. I didn't expect to come this far. I'm quite away in the forest. It's unbelievable. It's taken me, let's have a look at the time. Wow. Hour. A whole hour. Oh wait, not an hour. I left at 9:30. At 10. 2 hours. Sorry, apologise. We're just under 2 hours. But it's still a lot of walking, isn't it? Just under 2 hours in the forest. And then you realise you've got the same amount of time to get out. Right, let's see how long it takes to get out this time. I should get out, if I do this right, I should get out at 1 o'clock. Let's see. Let's see if it takes quicker to get out just to quit in. I might find a shortcut. You never know. Let's do this. Right, we need to get back down there. We found the information point where we need to take a photo. It's over there. It's there, that white thing, you see it? Just realised I'm high up. We'll get down. Well, I wasn't going that way because it's all muddy. It's all puddles and that. I'm not going to run down there. I was going to go around this bit. Let's come with me, guys. So you know I'll come down safely. So you think to yourself, oh, did you get down alright? This video that to show you that I'm getting down alright. There we are. Navigation time, navigation time. We're not lost anyway, which is good. See, we're getting down alright. So we're okay. We're okay, we're okay. At least you know we got done okay. Because you might have a comment saying, oh, did you get down that bit okay? Now you know I got that bit okay, because I filmed it all the way through. Right, let's pick up the information and continue the way back. Just read where I am. A bit more information. Read it properly. Some more different information up there. I'm at the highest point in Epping Forest. The highest. I can tell it's high because the temperature's slightly different. I'm not cold, funny enough. It's starting a bit cold as I was going up a little bit, but then it's got warm again. And it's quite breathtaking. But it's nice. It's beautiful actually. You know what I'm saying? Today's beautiful. UK's had some miserable days lately. Rain. Like the other day, I think it was on Sunday, we had hailstones, we had sunshine, we had hailstones, we had rain, we had hailstones, we had rain. Oh, it was crazy. Crazy day that was. Right, finding way back. It's going to be fun. There's an arrow pointing that way, so it means we've got to go forward. Alright, we'll try and navigate our way backwards. Let's see if this works. Interesting about the yellow arrows, they don't show you a path. You just got to follow the yellow arrow basically. But yeah, we're still high up, above ground. It's nice to be high up. It's quite good. I've been higher than that just a moment ago. But yeah, I just hope it's the right way we're going. We've got to keep looking back of where we've gone to. I think we've off-coursed ourselves. Wait, I hope you're not lost. I hope you're not lost. You only go in the forest, you work out where you're going, you found out where you wanted to get to, now you have to get back. We are lost. I'm not joking, we are actually lost. So, just heading to fast cars where they're going, work out a main road somewhere, because I can hear some cars in the distance. I don't know how far it is, I don't know where we are. I'm actually lost. I don't want to go out of zones, because I've got no money to get back. I just trap myself into inner zones. I don't know where we are. Do you know what, I'm really, utterly, I might backtrack the arrow, if I can remember where I really lost myself. But this doesn't look right, because the path is no longer here. Oh my gosh, I've never been lost in the forest before. I've been lost, I'll give you that, but not this bad. I'll show you how bad it is. This is how lost we are. Question is, we come from that way, we might go back that way just to check where we are. We don't know where we are. We literally don't. Going to track back the arrow where we come from. So I'm going to go back, find the arrows. If I can find the arrows, that is. Oh my gosh, I've really lost myself. Because I don't want to keep walking and walking and walking and walking and walking and walking. And there might be a dead end not to get out, you know? At least I backtracked myself. Oh, it's a bit of a walk that was. Yeah, I did get far across lost. Right, let's not get lost, hey? There is the arrow. We don't need to follow it. We need to follow it the opposite way. So we need to go that way. We have to keep the direction of the arrow. That means we have to walk through the forest. Do you know where we went? We went that way. I'm going right now. Just hope it leads. I've got to keep turning around. So if I see a post that looks like that, I look round and see what it says. Looking at it back to front now.